In the meantime, let's take it back to the Staples Center, discussing the Lakers' recent struggles. After last night's loss, the defending champs have lost 4 of their last 5 games. LeBron scored 31 points, had 9 rebounds, 13 assists in 43 minutes of action, but he also had 8 turnovers, went 1 of 3 from the line in the fourth quarter and overtime. And look, we keep talking about it. His workload this season has been off the charts, even for him. He has played in all 32 games this season, 3rd in the NBA in total minutes played, leads the league in minutes per game for the month of February. The last time he did that was back in 2006 when he was just 21 years old. He's 36 years old now, but after the game, as usual, LeBron did not want to hear any rest talk. Take a listen.
I'm resting now. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I'm resting when I get in my car and head home. I'm resting when I get home. I'll rest tomorrow. I think this whole narrative of, LeBron needs more rest, or I should take more rest, or I should take time here, has become a lot bigger than what it actually really is. I've never talked about it. I don't talk about it. I don't believe in it. We all need more rest. I mean, this is a fast turnaround from last season. And we all wish we can have more rest, but I'm here to work, and I'm here to punch my clock in and be available to my teammates.
So, Perk, LeBron, you played with LeBron. He doesn't want the narrative to build that he needs rest in some way. Is it a good time or a bad time for the Lakers to step in and start load managing LeBron a little more so that he does not have that empty tank for the playoffs?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Rachel. Good luck to whoever try to stop him from playing and whoever go tell him to load management, because it's not going to work. LeBron looks frustrated. He looks irritated about the narrative of him saying he need rest. To me, LeBron James wants to play. He's showing us that he wants to play. Ultimately, I know he didn't have conversations with Rob Pelinka and Frank Vogel about load management. And, hey, he wants to be out there. Right now, he's playing at a high level. Obviously, they're not winning games at this moment, but you could tell he's still playing with a great joy. And here's the thing that I love, right? LeBron James committed 2 years, signed a 2-year extension with the Los Angeles Lakers this offseason, averaging about $40-something million a year. And he's given us all, the fans, the media, what we want. And that's LeBron James on the court. And he's not shorting us. He's giving us basketball at a high level. And if he want to play 50 minutes, I'm all in for it, because nobody knows their body like LeBron James does.
Yeah, I want to go back to 5 years ago when the same conversation was being had when Perk had a locker down a few stalls from LeBron, and they said the same thing. And I'll tell you what, at the time, I felt like, boy, LeBron, you really need to rest. And he was basically like, look, I don't want to hear it. I know what my body needs, and I know what I need to do, and I will do it. And I do think that there are times when certain players in this league have to be talked to and managed. I do not think LeBron James is one of those players. He is one of one. I remember doing this story 3 years ago. I probably did this story and talked about this 18 months ago. This is something that has been with LeBron. He is going to be able to play the minutes he feels he can play at age 36, at age 38, at age 26. And Perk is correct. The person who will decide how many minutes he plays is LeBron James. And so I'm not going to freak out in February. I don't think that Frank Vogel should think this should last a long time. But I also know that it's going to be LeBron's call at the end of the day.
Well, let's take a look here at the Lakers' schedule. Again, they've lost 3 in a row. This is what they have coming up. And seeding is not the most important thing for this team. They feel as long as they are whole and healthy by the playoffs, they can compete with anyone. They're certainly the defending champs. But that being said, you want to set yourself up for success in the playoffs. And LeBron wants to set himself up for being a strong contender in MVP voting, which means, of course, playing games. So we will keep track of how all of that turns out. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.